I desperately try not to put my nose into this cesspool whenever I don't have to.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke. That was St. Louis County Commissioner Keith Nelson. You heard him there refer to the city of Duluth as a cesspool. The comment coming as they elected board leadership during Tuesday's meeting. Tonight, Nelson explains what he meant by the comment and says he won't be apologizing for it. CBS 3's Leanne Valdez lays out what happened.
I desperately try not to put my nose into this cesspool whenever I don't have to.
It was a rocky start to the first St. Louis County Board meeting of 2021. St. Louis County Commissioner Keith Nelson's comment Tuesday rubbed some people, including a fellow commissioner representing the Duluth area, the wrong way.
The word cesspool strikes me as particularly awful, and given the present environment, fits with a lot of language that folks are using to disparage places that are more diverse.
At the meeting, Commissioner Frank Jewell said the board was discussing roles for the 2021 commissions. One was the Planning Commission.
I brought up the issue of not having county commissioners on the Planning Commission because we should have it a citizen-led effort.
Nelson is currently the county commissioner for the Planning Commission. Jewell says Nelson got upset and called Duluth a cesspool. Commissioner Nelson told us Thursday he never got to finish the rest of his sentence because he was interrupted by Jewell.
The cesspool that I was talking about is the politics in the city of Duluth and how it's starting to run over into the corridor townships, one of which I represent, which is Friedenberg.
Commissioner Nelson adds there is currently no room for open discussions within the county, and Jewell has been, quote, sticking his nose into Friedenberg Township in regard to a gravel pit permit.
It's not the first time he's done that.
Nelson says Jewell's comment was retribution.
He thought he was wronged earlier in the day on the chair-vice chair piece. But the bottom line is he didn't have 4 votes.
Nelson is referring to the board voting Commissioner Mike Jugovich from Chisholm as chair for the second straight year, a back-to-back tenure that hasn't been seen in recent memory. But Jewell says Nelson has name-called Duluth many other times.
He commonly refers to Duluth and the southern part of the county in negative terms.
Nelson says he still stands by his statement.
I'm not going to apologize for saying it.
Meanwhile, Jugovich says he's since talked to Nelson.
I had a conversation with Commissioner Nelson immediately when we took a break and then again after the meeting. And I think it was wrong and we're trying to move forward.
We asked Jugovich, Jewell, and Nelson if the board has a strong north and south divide. Jugovich says no, while Nelson and Jewell say absolutely. The next St. Louis County Board meeting is set for January 26th.